this is Victor bringing here a new book review. We are going to make a look to the Battletome, the Death Battletome of the Soulblight Gravelords, or vampires. Okay, I really like a lot. I think this is there are some really interesting and nice new miniatures, and it's quite interesting. I like it. I'm quite yeah, and maybe I don't discard to have some. I'm painting now the Crimson Court, okay, for Warhammer Underworlds. Again, Warhammer Underworlds is a great game if you want to paint from different factions. So we have the typical hardcover, okay, quality from Games Workshop, all full color, and it's a book of 128 pages. Okay, so quite it's not a thin book. So let's make a look and we'll see what is inside. We can see there is a lot of new artwork, pictures, there is a lot of new miniatures, and they have to showcase them in the book. And I hope you can see this correctly. Let me just check, because it seems that it's maybe too much glare. Okay, I think it's okay. So we're going to have first part that is going to be the background showcase, and then the last part that is from page 72 to the end. That is going to be the rules, okay? So here we have all the background of the book. Again, look, what a nice artwork. Though here, I think, I love, well, this is not new, I think, but you can see very nicely done the book. I really love it. I like this sides or edges on the pages. I think this is really well done book. Okay, you can see here the map of the Prime Innerlands, this the underworlds of Siege, Lords of the Night. So we have Nagais the Great Necromancer, the Legend of Night, Legend of Blood. Okay, here we have all the different parts. Legend of Night, here is explanation, Legend of Blood, the Birkos dynasty, again, look this one here. And there is a lot of mix of vampire and werewolf here, or vampires and wolves, so it's quite a curious take. You can see it's really, I really like. So this is the Cursed City, so we have it here as well in the background of the book. Okay, the Castelli dynasty and the Avengori dynasty. Chronicles of the Endless Night. Naga is the Supreme Lord of the Dead. And then we have some of the main characters: Manfred, Nefrata, Lau Kabai. I like a lot this one. I really like this strange creator. It's nice. Champion of the Grave. Okay, we have here the Majesty. The blood of the wolf. So here we have all the Radukar and family. Then there's Rattle Legends, Macabre Art, so a lot of background, a lot of history, a lot of things to read. Okay, and this lady is quite big. I like a lot as well the blood. So they are. So now we go to the showcase. I like more the female version than the male version. Again, this pose is very similar to the Prince du Bol. It's the same pose of the Prince du Bol or Comte du Bol, so but it's the same pose. With the hand in front, yeah, threatening you. Yeah, here we have Manfred. Although it's from the end game, so it's quite have some time. It's a really nice miniature. So here we have Nefrata, yeah, Radukar and family. Okay, really. I also like a lot of Lady Anika. So they are very creepy, all these vampires. Yeah, I have the old Metal Vampire Lord still. I like a lot this blood. Knights are really beautiful. The skeletons, the new creators, the bats, the werewolves, sorry, the dire wolves. I like a lot this detail of the crow. The new zombies, I think that they have made a very nice job on the new zombies. And this is the warband from Warhammer Underworlds. I went for more red take. I did all my guys with red armors, but this is really a nice force. Okay, and then we go to the rules. Well, we have here an example of an army. Some paint splatter. Okay, like that they do. They zoom in to the details, so you can do also how to dirtiness. The death faction is a faction that it's very interesting to start doing some different effects like blood effects, dust, weathering, rust. So it's really a good army to if you want to play with all these things. And then we go to the Soulblight Gravelords and the rules. Okay, so we have here, okay, what are the different battle traits and artifacts and command traits, so how they have to be organized and so on. I will not get into the detail now. And we have here for the different legions and dynasties the rules. Okay, so we have 5 in total. Then we have the spell and lores. We have a battle plan, a path of glory. I'm looking forward. I hope they do something similar to what we have in Warhammer 40,000 in the future for the narrative part. The war scrolls, okay, and this will change, I guess, because they said that they will create generic battalions in the future. So I'm looking forward to how this will work. And then we have here, we start with Nagash, okay. So Nagash, the Supreme Lord of the Undead. We have as well Manfred and Nephrata, the Prince Bordvai, the Prince Duval. Is a Prince Duval. So it goes together with the Crimson Court. And the guys, he has 5 wounds, but his routine only have 1 wound. I guess they cannot put all of them as a character. Lucabai, the Bengorian Lord. Belladama Volga, Lady Anika, Kvitza. There is a lot of characters. Radukar the Wolf, Radukar the Beast, and then we have here Gorlav. These have to buy it together, all these guys, right? Radukar the Wolf, together with the characters that come later. So Gorlav the Gravekeeper, Torgilius, the Chamberlain, Birkos, Watch Captain. All these you have to buy them as a pack, okay, of 700 points. And I think there are 4 characters inside. You can see this guy have 8 wounds, this guy have 4 wounds, these are 2 guys. Then we have the 2 small vampires of 3 wounds. They move 10, they are very fast. Yeah, these are not a lot of characters you take with this Radukar. Need to read the rules. I did not have time to read the rules yet, I just received the book. We have the Vampire Lord on Zombie Wagon, the Blood Knights, the Bear Haste, so this as well. So this is a kit that is shared with the Flesh Eater course. And then here we have the Mortis Engine and the Covenant one. Necromancer, Dead Walker Zombies, course, car, and we have 2 versions with Unholy Lodestone and with Bellfire Brazier. So it depends if you put the bell or the brazier at the back. We have the Zombie Dragon that can go alone, and we have as well the Terror Case here. So a lot of units are in other books. There is a lot of crossing between the books in Death. Then but we don't have any of the ethereal guys here anymore. Okay, we don't have banshees that we used to have in the past with the vampires, and we don't have as wraith or something like that. I think we don't have any of these. We have no the animals. We have here the sepulchral guard, and these are the profiles. So these are all the death rattle guys. Okay, so the black knights, the grave guard, the white king on skeletal state, the death rattle skeletons, the sepulchral guard, and these are the animals. Okay, so the dire wolf and the fellbats. And I'm looking, the zombies, we have passed them. Yeah, the zombies were here. The zombies, they are, I was reading and they look a little bit scary to me, because yeah, you say if this unit is eligible to fight in the combat phase if it's within 6 inches of an enemy instead of 3, so they can move extra 3 inches when piles, so they have a range in close combat of 6. But it's very interesting. Okay, and then if a modified hit roll for an attack made by this unit is a 6, they do a mortal wound. So you go on mortal wounds on 6s. Of course, they only have 1 attack each, but yeah, this can be quite tricky. And if you kill, an addition at the end of the combat phase, you can roll a dice for each enemy model that was slain by wounds inflicted by this unit attacks in that phase. For each 2+, you can add 1 Death Walker zombie model in this unit. So you start capturing the opponents and they start filling your lines. So they're quite interesting, these mechanics. I think they are shown quite, I like this one because I was the one I was a little bit interested to know how the zombies were working. No. We also have the death rattle skeletons here and the sepulchral guard. So I have some miniatures that I can use because I have 2 warbands and I have the Cursity box. So if I paint them, I can maybe play small games with them. That is also interesting. No endless spells. Okay, I'm thinking that although the endless spells are not over, as was the rumor at the beginning, here we don't have endless spells. So I don't know if they will release endless spells in the future for this faction. So that's all what I want to share here, just a look so you can see what's inside of this book. Let's just stop in this page. I think these are really spectacular to look at, and really nice book. And if you like vampires and all around this gothic terror, this can be a book for you. So that's all for now. So please give a like if you have liked this video, share if you think other people can be interested, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.